welcome. It's so nice to see you, Prep Stars. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm so glad you could join us today for piano, and I'm very excited today because we are learning a new interval today. But before we get started, we need to sing the welcome song, don't we? We absolutely do, so let's do that. Ready? Sing hello, hello, sing hello, hello, H-E-L-L-O. Sing hello, hello, sing hello, hello, H-E-L-L-O. It's time for piano. Very good, my friends. That was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. All right, a couple things for the grown-ups here. If you don't mind liking and commenting this video, it helps me understand if these lessons are what you're looking for your piano learner. So don't forget to do that, okay? And thank you so much for pledging on Patreon. That support makes all the difference to bring these videos to life for your piano learners, and I love it. So thank you so much for pledging that support. All right, my friends, it's time to get started. We had a really cool song last time called Balloons. Do you remember practicing that one? Yes, Balloons was great because it sounded a little bit sadder than your typical song we have in our book. It's because it's in a minor key, right? We also learned all about tied notes, and tied notes are really cool because they add up the value of our notes together as long as they're the same note, and we get to hold them for extra long, don't we? Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and play through Balloons, okay? Balloons is in your lesson book on page 9, okay? Let's do it together. All right, there it is. I found it. All right, I'll switch to piano view and we'll play it together. You ready? Let's do it. All right, here's our amazing piano view. We know that Balloons is going to be in our C position. So I have my right hand finger, one thumb on C, middle C. I count down 1, 2, 3 notes to my left hand finger, one thumb on G below middle C. Now I also know that Balloons begins with the left hand. So we're going to start with that finger 4 on our D and play smoothly connected through the whole song. You remember the tied notes at the end of the song, and we do have a repeat. So let's play it together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. 2, 3, tie, 2, 3, repeat. One, two, three, tie, 2, 3. Wonderful job! My goodness, I'm so proud of you for playing such an amazing job on Balloons. We need to have a 1-second party, don't we? Let's do it together. Ready? 1-second party, 1-second party. You know my 1-second parties are always a little bit longer. It's just so fun to celebrate those amazing things that you've done at the piano. So I'm so happy for you. Let's go ahead and turn the page because we're going to learn something really cool today. On page 10, we are learning a new interval, and that interval is a third. Oh, you're probably wondering, well, what is a third? Well, thirds are cool because it's when we get to skip a white key on the piano. We've never done that before, so this is our first day learning about thirds. Now, what's really great about thirds is that we can see it written in our staff as line note to line note or space note to space note. So we'll see that written in our music, okay? Now I want to get some friends out to help me find our thirds on the piano, and they are gummy bears. So let's switch to piano view and let's play with our gummy bears, okay? Here we go. All right, so I'm going to get my friend the red gummy bear and the blue gummy bear. And I'm going to find myself in C position for the right hand at the piano. I'm going to put my red gummy bear on my middle C. Now, if we're going to be skipping a white key, where would Mr. Blue gummy bear go? If Mr. Blue gummy bear is a third above our middle C, then our blue gummy bear is going to go on the E where our finger 3 would go. You see how they skipped our D? Yeah, so there's our gummy bear friends. Now let's see if we can also use our gummy bear friends to skip down from a note. Let's find our pinky finger 5 on G. There it is. And let's put Mr. Red Gummy Bear right there. There he goes. Now a third below our G, we're going to skip our F finger 4 and place our finger 3 E with our blue gummy bear. And there it is. Look, a third below. G down to E. Now that's pretty amazing, huh? I like those gummy bears. They're fun. Now let's see if we can do some of that same thing in the left hand. Let's find our C position in the left hand with our finger 1 thumb on G. And let's make it a little bit trickier. We're going to find our finger 4 on D. Do you see it down there? I'm going to put my red gummy bear right there. Now let's see if we can find a third above our D. We're going to skip finger 3 on E and go to our finger 2 on F. And blue gummy bear is going to go right there. Let's see what that third sounds like. D to F. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Now let's do one more, okay? Let's start with our finger 3 on E, and we're going to see if we can go a third down from the E. So let's put red gummy bear on E. Going down, we're going to skip our finger 4 on D, and we're going to find our pinky finger 5 on C and put blue gummy bear right there. Let's hear what that third sounds like. E, skip down to C. There it is. Very good. I hope you enjoyed playing with my gummy bears. They're lots of fun. Now you could probably do something similar at your place, and after you practice your thirds, maybe you'll get to eat them. They're really fun. So with this amazing stuff we've learned about thirds today, let's look at our first little song here. It's called Play a Third. On page 10, I see it has 4/4 time. It also has some nice slurs, and it's only one line long. So we can learn this one for sure. So let's switch to piano view, and let's see if we can learn the notes together, okay? You got this. All right, so I'm going to find my C position. Right hand finger 1 on middle C. Left hand finger 1 on G below middle C. This song begins with the right hand. Finger 1 on C. Place smoothly connected. We're going to be playing our thirds. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. C, skip to E, down to C, up to E, down to C, up to E, skip to G. Very good, left hand. G, skip to E, back to G, skip to E, back to G, skip to E, down to C. Wow! It's tricky playing those thirds, isn't it? Yes, it absolutely is. I'm going to put this little picture in picture so you can see my face too, okay? So if it's a little tricky to skip a finger on the piano or to skip a white key, it's okay. It's going to get easier as you practice it, okay? Let's play this song again, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. C, E, C, E, C, E, G. Very nice. G, E, G, E, G, E, down to C. Very nice. Good work on that one. It's definitely something that with practice, you'll get better at playing those thirds, okay? Now I want to give you one more song with thirds in it because play a third is so short. You need some more music to practice, don't you? So let's look at page 11, Come and Play. Now this has such a silly picture on it, I'm telling you. I like that they use little frogs to talk about thirds because it's like when you play leapfrog, you have to leapfrog over somebody. It's kind of like you have to leapfrog over a white key, right? And then the little mice are using a string to play jump rope with those frogs. It's super cute. So Come and Play on page 11 begins with the right hand, yes. But I have a couple questions. Can you tell me the time signature of this song? If you said 4/4, you're right. What about the dynamic sign at the beginning? If you said forte, you're absolutely right. So we're starting with a nice strong forte. This song begins with our right hand and it's moderately fast, okay? It's not too slow and not too fast either. It's something in the middle, okay? Let's see if we can play through this song. I'll say some note names to see if we can get through it together, okay? Here we go. All right, Come and Play. Right hand begins this song in C position. I find my middle C and I put my thumb there. Let's find the position for the left hand on thumb on G and we stretch out the rest of those fingers, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. C, E, G, hold. G, E, C, hold. D, E, F, down to D, E, F, hold. Now the left hand piano. C, E, G, hold. G, E, C, hold. Now forte. C, E, G, E, C, 2 and 3 and 4. Nice job! You did very good on Come and Play. It was a little bit trickier, wasn't it? Because in the right hand line, on line 1, we had a mixture. We began with our thirds, which we learned today. But the second half of the line had no thirds. It was seconds, steps, right? So make sure you're paying close attention to those skips, then steps. Now, what did they do on line 2? They did all skips, didn't they? I saw it. The first half of the line did C, E, G. That's skipping. And then the second half of the line, they did it again. They did C, E, G, E, C. Oh my goodness, that's like tons of skips. So that's why this song is such a great one to learn because it gives you a little introduction of mixing thirds and seconds and then ending nice and strong with some good thirds. Very good with this one. Let's play it one more time though, okay? We got this. Oh, I like this song a lot. It's a great one. Watch those dynamics too. Right hand finger, 1 thumb on C, and our left hand finger, 1 thumb on G below middle C. Let's play Come and Play, page 11 in our lesson book. 1, 2, ready, play. Hold. left hand. Hold. Hold. Now forte. 2, 3, 4. Very good work on that come and play. I'm proud of you. Remember, practicing is going to make it easier to play it. So the more you practice, the easier it'll get, okay? Very good. Let's go over to our technique book now. I like this book too. It's kind of like finger exercises, isn't it? Pull out your technique book. Now, last time I gave you the technique all tied up, right? With the little kitten. I remember that one. All tied up is such a cute one because it's our first introduction into tied notes, right? So let's play through that one really quickly. And then we're going to get a new one called Swing in Seconds, okay? Here we go. All tied up, moderately slow. I see 3 for time this time, so we're only going to count to 3. We do have a repeat sign, and our dynamics change. We play the first time mezzo forte, but the second time through, piano, okay? You can do it. Let's switch to piano view and let's play all tied up on page 4 in our technique book. Let's put our hands in C position. Here we go. I've got my finger 2 right hand ready to go to start this song. And then our finger 2 in the left hand for line 2. Let's count off. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. 1, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. Repeat, piano. 1, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. Wonderful job. A round of applause for you for that. Yes, you're really getting those tied notes. And that's good because the next one we've got called Swing in Seconds has a bunch of tied notes. And they're a little bit more complicated, okay? But don't worry. We will figure out a way to do it together, okay? Now, the tied notes in our next exercise called Swing in Seconds are very special because they are tied notes that go across a measure, okay? They go between 2 measures, so we have to make sure to hold it just right, okay? I'm going to play through it so you can listen very carefully how it goes. And listen to the word that I say as I'm doing the tie. Once you say the word hold, that's when you know you can move on to the next note. Listen carefully and we'll get it together. Here we go. Swing in Seconds on page 5. This one is also in C position. We also have 4/4 time for our time signature, and our right hand begins this song. So let's put those hands where they belong, and we'll get started. All right, listen to when I say the word hold, okay? I'll say some note names and the word hold. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. C, D, E, D, hold. E, F, hold. G, F, E, F, hold. E, D, hold. Left hand. G, F, E, F, hold. E, D, hold. D, E, D, C, hold. 2, 3, and 4. Repeat. C, D, E, D, hold. E, F, hold. G, one's a tricky one, okay? But did you see how I used the word hold to remind myself not just to hold the note down, but to keep that beat right and steady, okay? That word hold takes the place of one of those beats. So after you say it, you've done all of the beats for the tied notes and you can keep going. As long as you're listening carefully, you're going to be able to play this one with no problems, okay? Keep that practicing going. Very nice work. So swing in seconds. I see pictures of monkeys on here too. So in my head, when I see monkeys on this exercise, and it's called swing in seconds, and we have tied notes, the picture that I see is a monkey holding onto the vine on that tied note. When we say the word hold, he's holding on tight, isn't he? Yes, and then when we let go, he is off the vine and back on a different tree. So remember, when you're doing those tied notes, it's like you're telling the monkey to hold on, don't let go yet, because you're not next to the tree yet. When he gets to the next tree, then he can let go of his vine, huh? It always helps to see pictures in our head when we're doing things in our music. So, I hope you enjoyed that little picture, huh? Very, very good. All right, well, let's talk a little bit about what our homework is going to be for this week, okay? Now, our homework in our theory book, let's start with that one. Pull it out. We're going to turn to page 10. And on page 10, we have a page called Measuring Thirds. And this is a great one because it's a good review of what we learned today, right? When we skipped our white keys and we used our gummy bears to help us. Yeah. So this one here is going to be excellent in learning how to read thirds on the staff. Remember, line note to line note or space note to space note. And then also reading them on the piano, right? So this is where you can use your gummy bears if you wanted. Put your gummy bears skipping a white key in a pattern. Gummy bear, no gummy bear. Gummy bear, no gummy bear. And see how many thirds that you can come up with, okay? So that's page 10 in your theory book. Then pull out your note speller book. Okay, this one's fun. This is the one you can do all your fun art. So let's turn to page 6. Page 6 is a review of measuring seconds, right? Seconds are steps. But this one specifically is talking about measuring seconds going down. So we're going to do a nice review of this in our music, okay? On page 7, we're going to do measuring thirds. That's what we learned today. This here is also going to be a good exercise of learning how to write our notes on the staff when we see them and writing them a third higher than what they are, okay? And finally, on page 8, we have measuring thirds, but this time we're going to be going down, okay? So as you see the note written on the staff, think down, okay? If it starts on a line note, put the next note down a third on the next line below it, right? So that way you can see it. Same thing goes for a space note. If it's on a space note, draw it a third down on the next space. That's going to be a third written in your music, okay? I hope that's helpful. If you ever have any questions about your theory homework, your note speller, or your songs, remember to join Discord, okay? Discord is where you can ask me all the questions that you've got and you can get help on all of your songs, okay? Look for the Discord invitation link in the description of this video, okay? Wonderful. Well, I'm so happy you did such a wonderful job today learning about thirds. I can't wait to hear what your songs are going to sound like after some practice time, huh? It's going to be great. Now we got to sing the goodbye song. Are you ready? It's so much fun. Let's do it together. Here we go. Sing goodbye, goodbye. Sing goodbye, goodbye. day, my friends. Oh, you are improving every single day, and I am so proud of you. Keep up that good work, okay? Get some good practice in, and I'll see you really soon, all right? Bye, friends.